Okay, number 11 is vocabulary. They are watching a picture. No, watch something. You watch TV, that's something you watch, and you watch someone, which means follow them around with your eyesight, you know. Don't let them get out of your sight. So you might be watching the children outside to make sure that they're okay and watching them for a long time. But you don't watch a picture. You look at a picture, you look at your watch. Yeah, it's not watching. So they are looking at a picture. It was in the art gallery or something like that. My students retell stories. They retell pictures sometimes, or they tell me about a film that they've enjoyed or a book that they've enjoyed. And on the picture, the people were in an art gallery looking at a painting. And so we look at paintings, we look at pictures. You watch TV. Okay, number 12. I can tell that. Okay, this is the other. Two more reporting verbs. These are reporting verbs really, where you have to learn how to use these guys so that you don't make this mistake again and again and again, because these two verbs are very common, of course. And the main difference is that you tell somebody something. You don't tell that. You tell Dave that. Yeah, I can tell Dave that is fine. That's correct. I can tell Dave that. Yeah, that's correct. But I can tell that is wrong. And so you tell somebody something, you tell somebody that, yeah, and you can put, you know, he told Dave that, certainly, so you can put that in there. You can tell Dave to do something, so we use tell for when you're giving orders. He told me to be quiet, yeah, or I told him to go away, whatever it is, but tell somebody to do something. And remember, with tell, you've got these collocations as well. There are nouns where you don't need to include a somebody. You can tell Dave a joke, or you can tell a joke. You can tell Peter a story, or you can tell a story. You can tell someone a lie, or you can tell a lie. And you can tell nobody the truth, or you can tell the truth. And so you can put an object in there, but you don't have to. Okay, and this is why it's complicated. You've got to learn this for each and every verb. With say, you say something or you say that. It's not correct to say he said me that. Yeah, that should be he told me that, or he said that. Yeah, so I can tell Dave that is correct, and he said that is correct. Learn these patterns with say and tell, because that's probably the most common mistake in the English language. Okay, number 13, he's a teacher like you are. This is not really a mistake. I just want to tidy it up though, and I can explain why. This again is involving parallel structure. Yeah, we had a comparison here, than, and so that involved parallel structure. And we've got a comparison here with like, and so this involves parallel structure. But this is the verb to be. He is a teacher. And you don't need to repeat the verb to be when you are comparing two things, when you're making a comparison. You don't need to repeat the verb to be. So it's actually more common that we say that. He's a teacher like you. And this word like is also a preposition in academic English. You shouldn't really use it as a conjunction in academic English. And so this is still parallel. I want to make that clear. He's a teacher like you is still parallel because of ellipsis. Ellipsis just means missing out words. We can miss out the verb to be and other auxiliary verbs in comparisons. When we make comparisons, it doesn't matter about the verb to be. You can miss that out, and we do. And so I recommend using that. I wouldn't even say I think in the class I said he's a teacher as you are is okay, but I don't even like that. No, he's a teacher like you. That's the best answer there. That's what we usually say. Yeah, up here we had to put a do in because this was an ordinary verb, speaks. Yeah, and so do replaces ordinary verbs. The verb to be doesn't need to be repeated. It can just sit over here on one side and be missing on this side. Okay, I hope that's all clear. I will see you all in the next class. And any questions, put them in the discussion.